But I didn't mean it like that. 5 phrases that slowly destroy you without you even noticing. At first, everything about Aiden seemed perfect. Charming in that quiet, observant way. Thoughtful texts, long walks, stolen glances across candlelit dinners. He knew how to listen, how to respond, how to make you feel like the most understood woman in the world. Lena had just come out of a toxic relationship, so she thought she'd learned her lesson. She thought she'd recognize manipulation from a mile away. But she didn't know that manipulation can be gentle. It can wear a smile. It can sound like love. And it started with just 5 innocent-sounding phrases. Phrase 1, "You're just too sensitive." The first time he said it, they were arguing about something small, how he casually commented on her friend's looks. Lena had said, "It made me uncomfortable." She wasn't angry, just honest. Aiden smiled and shook his head. "You're just too sensitive, babe." It was just a joke. Something in her stomach nodded. But she laughed it off. The second time he said it was when she cried during a conversation about her mother. "It's not that deep," he said. "You always get emotional over everything." Soon, Lena began doubting her own feelings. She stopped speaking up, stopped crying around him, stopped reacting. She didn't know then, but this phrase was planting the first seed of self-doubt. And it would bloom into silence. Phrase 2, "If you really loved me, you would." Lena had always believed love should be selfless. So when Aiden began using love like currency, she didn't notice it at first. "If you really loved me, you'd trust me and stop asking questions. If you really loved me, you wouldn't bring up the past. If you really loved me, you'd cancel your plans and stay in with me." What she didn't see was that he was weaponizing love. Making it conditional. Twisting it into a test she was always expected to pass, but he never had to. She began bending, then breaking. She dropped things for him. She silenced her concerns. And every time she did, she thought she was choosing love. But she wasn't. She was choosing him over herself. Phrase 3, "No one else would put up with you." This one came later, months into the relationship. When her light had dimmed a little. When she had stopped smiling as often, started second-guessing everything she said. They were having a disagreement over something small again. She had called him out for disappearing for 2 days and coming back like nothing happened. He didn't apologize. Instead, he sighed. "No one else would put up with this. With you." Lena froze. It was a casual phrase. One sentence. One breath. But it carved a deep wound. It made her feel unlovable. Replaceable. Like she was lucky he was even staying. And from that moment on, every time she considered leaving, those words echoed. "You're not worthy of more. No one else would want you." Phrase 4, "You're imagining things." This one stung the deepest. Lena started noticing inconsistencies. Things he said that didn't line up. Messages he was hiding. Female names that kept popping up and then disappearing. When she brought it up, his tone shifted. He didn't get angry. He got calm, too calm. "You're imagining things again." That phrase made her feel insane. Every gut instinct, every warning sign inside her, suddenly became a weakness. She started apologizing for asking questions. And in doing so, she began trusting him more than herself. That's what gaslighting does. It doesn't scream. It whispers until you don't know your truth from their lie. Phrase 5, "You're lucky I'm still here." The most damaging phrase of all. It was a power move disguised as devotion. A threat hidden in gratitude. He said it after a fight. After she'd found out he had been texting someone else. "I could have left. I should have. But I stayed. You're lucky I'm still here." It twisted the narrative. Now, he wasn't the one who had hurt her. He was the one being patient. He was the hero. The forgiving one. And her pain? Her betrayal? It was a burden he had agreed to carry. Lena believed it. For a moment. But that night, staring at herself in the mirror, mascara streaked and exhausted, something snapped. She realized something horrifying. He had slowly made her feel like love was a favor. Like presence was a prize. Like she should be grateful for his manipulation. That night, she wrote down all 5 phrases. She stared at them. "You're just too sensitive. If you really loved me, no one else would put up with you. You're imagining things. You're lucky I'm still here." Each one had a thread tied to her self-worth. Each one had pulled her apart, piece by piece, while he smiled and held her hand. Lena walked away. Not with anger, but with clarity. She learned something powerful that day. Real love doesn't confuse you. It doesn't make you question your sanity. It doesn't hide behind guilt or disguise itself as sacrifice. Real love says, "I see you. I hear you. Your feelings are valid." So if you've heard any of these 5 phrases, pay attention. They may sound innocent, but they are designed to reshape you. To silence you. To mold you into something easier to control. And love? Love never needs to manipulate you to keep you. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Don't Give Up. Let's continue exploring life's challenges and insights together.